Hey there neighbors, Kevin here with etrailer, and today we have our friend Raymond here from Ultra-Fab, and he is going to be teaching us a little bit more about their stabilization products and what they can do for you.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. You know, Ultra-Fab's been around a long time, and we've been in jacks, leveling, and stabilization, doing incredible things over the years. This is our fifth wheel tripod here that we're going to talk about first. You know, these fifth wheels, since they come out with a 6-point stabilization leveling systems, they're awesome. They're pretty tight. But this front area still is hanging over nothing. That's usually a bedroom, so when part of the couple gets up in the middle of the night, it wakes the other one with that diving forward effect, just that movement. But this creates a base that says this far and no further. And the nice thing about Ultra-Fab's Pinnacle Series tripods is that they're the fastest to set up. I've done it myself in 23 seconds. Now I'm always tell the competition too, because theirs was only 52 seconds. So it's a matter of seconds, but ours is faster to set up because you just pull this up into the kingpin, put it over this nipple, and then just snug this into place, and you're good to go. They're lockable, so you can put a lock right in there. This has got a 5,000 pound stabilization capacity. We have an aluminum version that saves you about 7 pounds of weight, and it has a 1,200 pound stabilization capacity. Really, 1,200 pounds is going to do the job in most cases, but because this is steel, it's naturally even stronger. This has got a lifetime warranty, so you don't ever have to worry about it going bad or having any problems. If it ever does, we've got the best customer service team in the industry. We'll take care of you and you know, make sure you're taken care of.
All right, so to just kind of give you a quick display of this, here's essentially what you're going to have. This is going to be all loose like this. You'd have it all kind of, all the legs closed up. So starting out, just popping those 3 legs out, and then from there.
Okay. And then from there, you just pull this up into the kingpin area, pull the chain up, put it over this little nipple right here, and then just snug it up. You don't have to overly tighten it, but just, the wrong way. I see that's a mistake I make every time. Go the wrong way. Just snug it up, and you're done.
So you shouldn't go too tight with this.
Don't need to go too tight with it. You're not trying to lift the front end. You're just trying to stabilize it. And also, if you notice, the legs come in automatically. It's self-adjusting on the legs there, so it just makes it really convenient.
Now I know you do have multiple models of this. Could you just kind of explain the differences between those? You know, how would I decide which one's going to be the best one for me?
Well, the Pinnacle Series is this one here, plus there's an aluminum one that looks just like it. Like I said, 1,200 pounds capacity on that one. Then we have our Ultra Series. We really have 3 within that. Our regular standard one is just like all the other tripods that you see out there, except it's got lifetime warranty. We have one that's ideal for goosenecks. We get a lot of recommendations from NSA Towing Products and Anderson Hitches for use with their ranch hitch adapters. And we have one with adjustable legs. And the only real reason you need the adjustable legs is that allows you to go with a much lower kingpin or a much higher kingpin. It's got a lot more adjustment than anything else.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite things here is the lock, because we've done a few trips. We've gone to some permanent campsites. One of my coworkers here actually has his camper up at a permanent campsite in Mark Twain, and every single fifth wheel I saw had a kingpin stabilizer there. So I'd feel a whole lot more comfortable leaving that equipment out, especially after I've spent all that money on it, knowing that there's a lock on it.
Right. It makes sure someone can't take the tripod. Also make sure no one can take the fifth wheel, because it's kind of in the way there. So it's not going to be, it's a really good theft deterrent.
So continuing on with our stabilization here, this is a product that I've kind of known about, but haven't actually got to see in person until your training that we went through yesterday. And why don't you tell us a little bit more about your slide-out stabilizers?
Sure. Our slide-out supports are unique. You know, when I talk to people, a lot of times they don't want to talk about slide-out supports because they've heard that they'll damage the slide-out. And just about everything out there will, except for ours. And the unique thing about ours is, as you see, there's no handle here. What happens is, typically us guys, we get underneath there and we think that it's got to be just as tight as it can possibly be. And that actually creates a gap between the slide out and the RV, and water gets in. But with ours, you just push in this little button, put it up into place and twist it a little bit and snug it up and you're good. Again, you don't want to over tighten it, but with this one you have to be Superman to over tighten it. And if you did, there's a nut in here that's going to strip before it's able to damage the slide out. So it makes it really convenient, really safe that way.
Yeah, because replacing your slide out is a much bigger hassle and cost versus just swapping out a little stabilizer.
You're talking thousands of dollars versus a couple of hundred, you know, so it's really nice. And we have them for the standard type of slide out rails. We also have them for the Swintech type that you can't see the rail system, but you know where it's at. It goes right on here. There's even instructions in there. If you can't figure out where the rails are at, how to mount it on the outside, they'll still do the stabilization.
Okay, so right here we have the standard slide out, so
Yep.
the through frame, and we've got more of a lip on that so that way it
Right.
can actually capture it. And then with the Swintech one, so this is, you're just putting it straight up to the slide out box itself.
Right. And it's just one SKU. It comes like this in the box. The U-shaped piece can be added to it. It's in the box as well with a couple of screws that's in there, and you're good to go.
Oh, so all in one, you can get it. So even if I swapped out, maybe I switch over to a new camper,
Yep.
and this one has Swintech, I can easily just swap over and I'm not having to buy a separate part.
Absolutely. And because it's able to go up and down so easily, it's the fastest to set up and definitely the fastest to take down.
Well, that is going to do it for our look at Ultra-Fab's stabilization options. So if you are tired of having that springboard feeling when you're in your trailer, then definitely feel free to reach out to us via our Ask the Experts link, a comment on this video, or a phone call to our customer service department, and we would be happy to help you out with figuring out exactly which stabilization option is going to be the right fit for you and your trailer. So I just want to thank Raymond one last time. Thank you for your knowledge. Thanks for showing us exactly how each one of these products works and for helping out our neighbors.
Thank you. We appreciate eTrailer and all y'all do for us.